we got to talk about Pickgate. Yes, Pickgate has been flooding the internets recently. And it has basically been um part of the news. Yes, people have been tagging me. People are like, "E-Man, have you heard about it?" Yes, I've heard about Mackie. I've heard about Pickgate, and we about to talk about it. So, um, I tried to do a little bit more research into what happened. Let me give you the brief thing. The brief thing is basically a grandmother came up to Anthony Mackie because her grandson wanted to take a picture with him. And, he was at like an event, chilling, right? And basically, he was just like, ma'am, I cannot take a picture with, with your grandson. And I will not. Right. So he just politely put her down, right? And declined. And the grandma apparently went on social media, or maybe it was the mom, one of them, and was just like, "Dang, Anthony Mackie, why can't you Captain America? Why can't you just take a picture with the boy?" And everybody's been going on, some side of the aisle says like, "Yo, you a celebrity, man. That comes with the territory. Take the picture with the boy. That's gonna mean something to the kid." Other folks are like, "Hey, respect his boundaries. You know what I'm saying? He a person too." Both sides, I think, have a point. But I was able to track down the mother of the young man who, the little boy. So I got a little bit more of the story for y'all because from what I noticed, people were only reacting to some of the video, not all of it. There were some things that were left out, some context. So we are going to talk about I'm gonna give y'all the bigger picture of what happened, so we can actually, really come to a better assessment of what went down. So I got some videos here. We're gonna go through it, talk about it, and get into this.
Hey, yo, check it out. I'm Tupac. I'm chilling here with my homeboy, the notorious B.I.G. on the scene. We about to take y'all by storm. Give him some.
Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Okay, here it is. I'm sorry. Wrong video. Wrong videos. My bad. Here we go. Here's the video.
Thank you so much.
All right. So you cannot be your now.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
All right. So you see, Mackie, right? He's in his, he's got his little cigar, he's drinking, he's doing his thing or whatever, he's chilling. And this was a video of the grandmother basically, saying like, "So you're not going to take the picture?" And he was like, "No, ma'am, not going to do it," etc. So he's not being, belligerent. He ain't cussing nobody out. He's, so to me, I was kind of like, dang, people were tripping over that. But we do get a little bit more context here. Now, this video is, I believe, the mother of the boy. So who you just saw was the grandmother. That was the grandmother. Now, this is going to be the reaction from the boy's mother. She was the one that was kind of posting it or whatever. So you can hear it because I don't have the video, but I have the audio that you can listen to.
I know he's generally he doesn't want to take pictures, he doesn't want to talk to people, fine, cool. But I didn't care about that. I love Marvel stuff. I love that he's from New Orleans. I love that he's a black man. He made history when Captain America passed that shield to him. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all might not even know what I'm talking about, but my Marvel people do. But anyway, he came and thanked me. I told him no problem. I said, "You feel like taking a picture real quick with my son?" He said, "No pictures." I said, "No problem." And I walked off and let it be.
Okay, so the mom here basically was kind of giving some more context to what was going on. And I listened to the mom actually had a longer interview. I think it was like on Instagram or something like that. And she was talking about how, like, at this event that they were at, I don't know if it was a sporting event, whatever, but apparently, people know Anthony Mackie in New Orleans, right? Like, this is where he's from. They see him around town, he's well known. So apparently at this event that they were at, the VIP people or whoever didn't recognize him. So the mom had actually gone up to the VIP and was like, "Yo, that's Anthony Mackie, that's Captain America. You got to let him in." So she helped him get in. She went, she talked to Anthony Mackie. She basically was like, "Yo, we can get you in the VIP. I got you. So he got in, right? So what we saw earlier was him chilling, I guess, in the VIP area or whatever. Okay, cool. Now, just like the mom just said, she asked, "Is it cool for my son to take a picture?" Now, the mom also said that she knew about his reputation, right? He has a reputation in New Orleans where basically he does not take pictures, I guess, I don't know if it's only kids, whatever, but either way, he is established a reputation of just not taking pictures with folks. Okay, that's his rule, whatever. So the mom knew this, but she said, "Look, I'm not going in there with no expectations. I'm not going to go in there because I know his reputation. But I'm gonna try for my kid." She tried it. He said no. That was it. All right, cool. So there's a little bit more to the story, and I'm gonna play this other part, but then I'm gonna fill in the gaps because there's more to the story later. But I'm gonna play the second part of what the mom had to say after.
They did have a little more dialogue back and forth. I don't know the exact words of that. I don't believe it was anything angry because he wasn't really being mean. So apparently they passed a few words back and forth. And then he said, you know what? I'm not going to take a picture, but I can shake his hand. I can ask him what school he goes to and stuff like that.
All right. All right. So, in other words, Anthony Mackie he did not want to take the picture, right? But he did end up saying, like, yo, I'll talk to little man. Like, I'll have a conversation with him, like I'll rap with him real quick, right? Okay, cool. Now, here's the part of the story that was not really made known to everybody. You'd have to watch the full interview. So I'll give y'all the cliff notes, basically. So after the mom had approached Anthony Mackie about the picture with her son, after that, and he declined it, her son, he's like 11 years old. He didn't have a phone, so he went and used his mom's phone. And what he did was he used his phone to record Anthony Mackie, right? And it was just something to kind of show his friends and be like, look, who's here? Anthony Mackie, Captain America's here, da 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 da, right? So, after he declined the picture, the son took a video by the way, without Anthony Mackie's consent and recorded, right? Now, once that was done, the boy's grandmother, or great grandmother, walked up to Anthony Mackie because she saw how disappointed the young man was that he wasn't able to get a picture with Mackie, right? And this is what we saw earlier. She went up to him and was like, "Look, so you're not gonna take the picture?" And prior to that, he told her he already got it, right? And what he was referring to is he already took a video of me, again, without the consent. So that was kind of further for him to be like, no, thank you. So she just went up to him for clarification because even though the mom completely understood he had a reputation and he doesn't like taking pictures for whatever reason, the grandma was kind of like, I can't believe this. That's Captain America. Why wouldn't he want to do that? So that's what prompted that video that we saw earlier. As the mom said, he still went ahead and had a conversation with the kid. He still went ahead and was like, look, I'm gonna still talk to him, still gonna be one-on-one, all good. And the mom, after the video, was like, no one, I think she even posted this on Twitter or whatever. No one believes that Mackie doesn't like taking pictures with kids. Again, that's his reputation, that he does not take pictures with kids. And, apparently that's something that is well known in New Orleans, right? And this is not a one-time thing with him. So that was one of the reasons why I guess she wanted to post this or whatever. All right. So that was the whole story, right? That's the whole thing behind all of this. Now, as for my thoughts on this, I've had I can relate to this in two different ways. One, in Chicago, Michael Jordan, you know, now he's not around here as much as he used to, but back in the day, he was always around. But here's the thing. Mike is not very nice in terms of people's interactions, right? People have said many times that MJ is not, he's the definition of don't meet your heroes, right? And it's not a hidden secret that he doesn't really like giving autographs like that, or that he's going to stop for pictures. There's video of little kids just trying to get his autograph or just trying to have him sign a shoe or take a picture, and he just drives away. He's like, no, not going to do it. So for me, as a big MJ fan, I already know if I ever come in the same space as MJ, yeah, I'm still going to shoot my shot and see if I can get an autograph or a picture. But if he says no, I'm not going to be heartbroken because I already know that ain't his thing. So the moment I hear that this guy, Anthony Mackie, already has a reputation for that, it's kind of like, yeah, just like a mom, you shouldn't be getting your hopes up, right? And she didn't. At the same time, I remember I went to this screening. I forget which screening it was. Actually, this has happened to me a couple times. But like I would approach a celebrity, a TV actor, somebody, whoever, and I'd be like, "Oh man, it's you. Like, do you mind taking a quick picture?" And they would literally tell me straight up, "Man, I can't right now because if I take one for you, I got to take one for like all 20 people or I'm going to be bombarded. I'm just trying to get out of here. I'm just trying to do that." All right. I didn't get mad about it. Was I disappointed? Sure. But I also understood, like, man, that is true. Like, if I take a picture with you, that's gonna cause people to be like, "Oh, who's this famous person? Maybe I want a picture." Now that person gonna get swarmed, bombarded. And I had to remember, like, dang, we both came to this same place just to watch a play. We both came here to watch a movie. This guy brought his wife, his date with him, and now me taking just one picture, which is great for me, is probably gonna ruin his night because they're gonna get bombarded and. So I was just like, dang, okay, you know what? I can understand when these celebrities have these boundaries or whatever, there's nothing wrong with respecting them. So, I actually have no problem whatsoever with what Anthony Mackie said and how he felt. If the man don't want to have his pictures taken, he's entitled to that. He doesn't owe that to anyone. Now, I believe you can take a picture with him if you pay him. You're gonna have to cut the check. Going to a comic convention or something, he'll be there. He'll take that picture for $50 or more. But if he's in public, now don't get me wrong. I understand that the mom and other people online were like, but he's a celebrity. He, it comes with the territory. Well, here's the thing. Just because he portrays himself as a superhero, just because he plays that role, it's not like he told you to kick rocks and go away. He still talked to the boy. I mean, I'd like a conversation with Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it would suck if I couldn't get a picture or an autograph, but if you want to just talk hoops real quick, I'd cherish that too. If I was a little kid and, I saw, my favorite superhero, like a conversation is still something. Now, if I was the parent, what I would have done is I would have recorded my kid having that conversation with their hero. That's what I would have done. I would have had that. Just hold on, let's go. Just put that on the side and just hit them just like that. That would be a way to do it. If you don't want to take a real thing, at least I capture that moment for you. So anyway, I think a lot of this was blown out of proportion. I think, Anthony Mackie personally was in the right here. I didn't see anything wrong with him politely saying like, yo, I don't do it. And it sounds like he's consistent. It sounds like he wasn't playing favorites. If that's his general policy, you can't get mad because that means everybody getting turned down. And if everybody getting turned down, sounds fair. So anyway, I had no problem with this. I thought it was fine. But of course, social media going social media. So there you go. What did y'all think about the Anthony Mackie situation? Was he wrong to turn them down? Should he have just taken the picture and just called it a day? I don't know. Whatever it is, y'all let me know. What did you think in the comments down below? Thank you so much for watching. This was just a segment of one of my live chats, and if you're interested in joining in on the next one, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications for more. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.